Jennette McCurdy's I'm Glad My Mom Died isn't just a memoir. It's a raw, fearless, and deeply human confession that shakes you to the core. The title alone demands attention, but the story behind it is even more powerful. This book is Jennette's unflinching exploration of growing up under the suffocating shadow of a controlling mother while navigating the pressures of Hollywood fame. It's a story of trauma, resilience, and ultimately, liberation. From her early childhood, Jennette was thrust into the spotlight, pushed into acting because it was her mother's dream, not hers. What should have been a childhood filled with discovery and freedom became a carefully orchestrated performance, both on screen and off. Her mother's demands were relentless. Control over her appearance, her career, even her eating habits. Behind the facade of Nickelodeon stardom, Jennette was fighting battles no one could see. The memoir lays bare the painful realities of emotional manipulation, eating disorders, and abuse. Yet Jennette delivers it with a voice that is as sharp and witty as it is heartbreaking. Her storytelling is brutally honest, laced with humor that cuts through the heaviness without diminishing it. It's this balance that makes her story not just devastating, but empowering. As the narrative unfolds, you see Jennette's journey of breaking free, not just from her mother's control, but from the patterns of self-destruction that came with it. She speaks candidly about therapy, about reclaiming her own identity, and about learning what it means to live for herself, not for someone else's expectations. It's a painful, messy, but ultimately inspiring process of healing and self-discovery. The audiobook, narrated by Jennette herself, adds another layer of authenticity. Hearing her voice deliver her own story makes the experience incredibly personal. You hear the pain, the sarcasm, the vulnerability, and the triumph in her tone. It doesn't feel like you're listening to a celebrity memoir. It feels like a conversation with someone who's finally telling the truth after years of silence. I'm Glad My Mom Died isn't just for fans of Jennette McCurdy or those curious about the dark side of child stardom. It's for anyone who has struggled with toxic family dynamics, for anyone who has had to fight to reclaim their own life, and for anyone who believes in the power of speaking your truth. Headphones. Don't just read about Jennette's story. Experience it in her own voice. Listen to the full audiobook of I'm Glad My Mom Died today. The link is in the description. Once you start, you won't be able to stop.